We help software companies attract and hire the best performers in their respective industries and roles across the breadth of the SaaS technology industry.
We partner with our clients to understand the exact requirement they have, find out what they need in the skill set, and go out and proactively find that in the industry.
We care about getting the right people into the right roles so that they're happy, so that they have a fulfillment in their career, and so that our partners are delighted about having great people that not only join but stay and do a great job. And that's why we've been lucky enough to work with some great companies.
Companies whose process is very razor focused on what they want to find in the market and the type of profile they want to hire are winning that battle.
Everyone still wants to hire the best people, as always, but those best people are having multiple options from lots of different companies.
The way in which people evaluate a company that they're going to join has changed. They tend to look for strong data points, whether that's overperformance, whether it's growth, whether it's funding from certain companies and VCs. The depth of detail that they try and see for themselves in advance of our call tends to vary now, and they're looking for us to almost validate the opportunity and the growth or the vision of where that company is going.
The biggest change has been the shift to remote hiring. And what that means, it sounds simple, but it's changed the dynamic of hiring across the board. These are key decisions both for the company and the investment the company's making in these people, but for the individual themselves, because I don't think people move careers thinking it's going to be a short-term investment. So particularly in the situation we're in, which is primarily identifying people that don't need work. These are people that are successful achievers who typically are shifting from one successful role to another.
More candidates than ever before have been hired where no one's actually physically met one another. The benefit of that is you don't have to get on the train or a plane to go and meet these people and get these hiring processes more lean, but you also have to work at that. So shortening those hiring processes, don't cut corners, make them more efficient. That makes the difference between whether you can get people now.
A significant number have become more focused on the science behind the sale. So the emergence of MEDDIC, MEDDPICC, these types of methodologies, I'm seeing so many more of our clients focus in on how people structure themselves for success, how they actually measure themselves, what they're targeted with, how they execute their sale as opposed to the art of the sale. And it seems to be that gives them more comfort in knowing that person's going to be a less risky hire or a more profitable hire.
To optimize pull factors, you need to make sure that you have a slick hiring process. You need to make sure that you have a good story to tell about why companies are going to buy your technology, why it's a must-have piece of technology.
Is it disruptive? Is it market changing? Is it market defining? Are people buying it? Can the people selling it make money selling it? Is the market ready to invest in it?
There's an extra layer of granularity that they look for from us as partners of our clients to be able to qualify whether it's worth investing their time in. The industry is very hot. They're probably getting 4 or 5 approaches a day. Part of that, I guess, cutting through, or our ability to cut through the noise is the data, the information, the vision that they share with us. But equally, it's our ability to partner with that client collaboratively to position them, become their brand, so that they listen to us.
Understanding your candidate base and understanding your client base and bring them together, but without absorbing people's time in the wrong direction. That's a critical part to why I think we do well. We're good at what we do and why we do well, because I think we don't burn relationships with either party by investing the time, adequate time, in understanding what both parties are looking to achieve.
Top candidates expect us to know why the technology is must-have, what the differentiators are of this technology to the competition.
They expect us to know what they need to understand, which is revenue, which is profitability, which is how the top sales execs performing. Is there consistency across the board? Or is it just one knocking out the park?
They'll want to qualify the scale of earning potential.
The information that they're not going to be able to find from looking on a website and looking on Google and researching it, which they will do. Good people always do. But there are layers beyond that, and as part of it is the assurance that you know your client, you know the people, you know what they're looking for. I'm approaching this person, or I'm approaching you because you fit, at least I think you do, you fit the dynamic of what this client's looking for, and they want to know why you think that and bring that together.
Definitely the most challenging region to hire in at the moment is Germany.
A business landing in a new territory like Germany sticking a salesperson on the ground isn't going to work. People will see through that. It's a short-term shortcut of an investment in a region.
Right now, if you're trying to make contact with people in Germany and you don't already have an existing relationship, it's very, very difficult, because you might be using something like LinkedIn or an email situation to message them. We always customize ours. They're always personalized. We always take care to understand their background and to justify why we are reaching out to them. The good news is we've been hiring in Germany for 25 years, over 25 years. We've got an awesome network, lots of great relationships, so we don't have to rely on those approaches. We can pick up the phone and call many great sales, pre-sales managers within the region that we've known for a long time. They take our call because they know who we are, what we stand for.
We know our market, we understand where to go and find these people, and that's not just we know how to recruit from IBM, Oracle, SAP, it's being able to understand who are the competitors, who sell to the same buyers and decision makers, where is there parallel crossover, rarely do people move from one competitor to a direct competitor, they try and harness their network.
We invest a lot of time in not just finding people but engaging people and properly, thoroughly qualifying people.